Hey everybody, today we're going to be making an accordion UI element using just a Gutenberg block. First things first, we'll use the list block. There's a couple different ways of doing this depending on what you want to put inside the accordion element, but in this case we're just going to be using text, so a list block will work out. So first things first, we got our list. Let's ask our question. How many pages are in your book? Okay, and then we'll tab over. So now we're a sub item of the list, and we'll put the answer 340 pages. Great. So that's all the HTML we're going to need. Now we're going to add some helper classes in order to target this, and so we can use it across the site in the future. But you want to make sure that you're targeting the top list element, because you'll see here Gutenberg automatically gives you list, sublist, sublist, depending on this, and you'll see inside of this list item you even have another sublist for the answer. So we'll call it FAQ section. FAQ section. We'll call the list item question, and we'll call the sublist answer. And that's it. Go ahead and publish that, and you'll see on the front end we have our list right here. Now that we have the base blocks for what we need, we'll go ahead and do some styling and some JavaScript. We have our page styling right here. First things first, we're going to add inside of whatever is inside your style for your content, but in my case it's inside this container for my theme. And we're going to add FAQ section. We're going to add question and answer. So these are the three sections that we're going to need to style. And if you add this FAQ section, question, and answer class to any of the list blocks on any part of the site, it should apply the same styles to it. So first things first, answer is going to be hidden by default. So we'll do a display none. And we can get rid of the list styles by just doing list style none. We'll do that here as well. List style none. And for the answer, list style none. That way we don't get those dots and everything should be, normal. We'll keep the indentation though, because it's good for the answer to drop down in the accordion in that style. All right, and then next we can go ahead and compile that. I'm using some old gulp. Okay, and you'll see now on the front end, all we have is the question, which is what we want. So now we want to change the answer if the question is clicked. So what we're going to do for that is add an engage flag inside of the question nest. And then what we'll do is we'll make answer display block. So if the question has engage, answer is visible. And we can test that by jumping on the front end, targeting this. We have the question right here. We'll put engage, and you'll see now the answer shows up. So now what we're going to do is all the FAQ sections. So we can go FAQ section, document.query selector all, and then we'll do FAQ section. So this is going to target every FAQ section on the site. Let's check if it exists. And if it does, we'll go into a for each of the FAQ section. We'll make this plural. And then in the FAQ section, we're going to look for the questions. Look for all the questions here. And that equals FAQ section, because now we're inside of a section. Query selector all. And we're going to look for the questions. And if the questions exist, then we're going to for each through those. And we're going to look for individual question. And now what we want to do is add a click event to each question. So we're going to go to question.add event listener. And that's going to be click. So now what we have here is in every FAQ section on the page, every question is going to have a click event. And what's going to happen in the click event is we're going to go to the question and we're going to toggle the class engage, which we added in the styling. So class list toggle engage. So now every question, if you click on it, should add the engage class to it. And that is what's going to show the answer and hide it. Yeah, okay, here we go. And you'll see right here, we got our question. And if I click on it, there we go. Toggle on and off. Very simple accordion. And now what you'll see here, if I go into the editor for this, and I want to add multiples of this, see, I can add multiple questions just by duplicating. Okay. That's one way to handle this. And you see each one can accordion back and forth individually, or you can add a whole new FAQ section. And we'll put a little header, new section, just to see the difference. And you see these are completely different FAQ sections, but just the way that we future-proof this, you see all of these can work individually. Just the way we targeted them. Like I said, there's other variations you can do for this. If you went ahead and added a group block, okay, and you made the group block FAQ section, and then inside of that group block, you added another group block and added question, and then you went inside of that group block and added anything. We'll do an image. And then what you did is made the image the answer. It should follow the same basic principles. So in this, you need to ask a question. Where's the image? So now you'll see on the front end where's the image shows up, and if you click on it, the image will show using the same exact structure. FAQ section, question, answer, and you can use that in any sort of way you want. All right, thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.